Good day, ma'am. We are the next reporter and we are Group 9. I am Jamaica Goli and our topic is pollution from vessels. International Maritime Organization. So without further ado, let's get started. Is
Vessel.
anything that can float and be steered or moved either by their own means or by other means. Apart from a ship, floating platforms, both barges and etc., can also be called vessels. Over 90% of the world trade is carried across by the world's oceans by 90,000 marine vessels. Ships produce carbon dioxide emissions that significantly contribute to global climate change and acidification. Carbon dioxide ships also release a handful of other pollutants that contribute to the problem.
International Maritime Organization, or IMO, is a specialized agency of the United Nations responsible for regulating shipping. International Maritime Organization, or IMO, is formerly 1948 to 1982 is Intergovernmental Maritime Consultative Organization. United Nations Specialized Agency created to develop international treaties and other mechanisms on maritime safety. Their objectives is to discourage discriminatory and restrictive practices in international trade and unfair practices by shipping concerns. To reduce maritime pollution involved in maritime-related liability and compensation cases.
There are three types of vessels. We have dry cargo ships, with cargo ships, and specialized cargo ships. In dry cargo ships, we have bulk carriers, general cargo vessels, container vessels, reefer vessels, and ro-ro vessels. In liquid cargo ships, we had crude carriers, product carriers, chemical carriers, and liquefied gas carriers. In specialized cargo ships, we have passenger vessels, livestock carriers, heavy lift or project cargo vessels, and lastly is tugs.
Tags.
Environmental effects of shipping. We have air pollution, water pollution, and oil pollution. Threats of vessels in the ocean.
Shipwrecks and lost shipping containers threaten our coast.
Air pollution from all kinds of ships.
A giant cargo ship around on a beach, risking the loss of shipping container overboard. Accident involving lost shipping containers are major pollution events. Waste can wash up on our beaches, pose a threat to fishing fleets, and poison the ocean. Key IMO works to encourage governments, the IMO and the EU to take action to prevent accidents from happening. Commercial ships burn heavy fuel oil, which causes harmful air pollution.
Paraffin is the common name of the alkane hydrocarbons. Paraffin wax refers to the solids within between 20 and 40 inclusive. It is distinct from the fuel. When ships wash out their tanks at sea, the resulting discharge can wash up on beaches as yellow wax. As a result, municipalities often face a bill for cleaning up long stretches of their coastlines. The IMO has loved to ban paraffin discharge at the sea.
Next reporter will be Melvin Teves.
So, I will discuss my topic, which is black carbon, oil, and how much pollution do ships produce. So, black carbon, nitrogen oxide, and nitrous oxide are pollutants that contribute to global climate change either directly by acting as agents that trap heat in atmosphere or indirectly by aiding in the creation of additional greenhouse gases. So, reducing black carbon from ships would slow warming buying time for further steps to reduce carbon dioxide emission. So, black carbon consists of pure carbon in several linked forms. It is formed through the incomplete combustion of fossil fuel, biofuel, and biomass, and is one of the main types of particles in both anthropogenic and naturally occurring soot. So, black carbon is commonly known as soot, that is made up of fine particles created by incomplete combustion of carbon fuel source as oil or coal. Aging engines and poor engines maintenance can also contribute to incomplete combustion. So, black carbon is known to be a potent warmer both in the atmosphere and when deposited on snow and ice. So, black carbon contributes to warming in two ways: through direct absorption of heat into the top of atmosphere, and by lowering the Earth's albedo or reflectively. So, black carbon also absorbs the solar radiation. Oil may enter the sea water by number of ways as follows. So, cargo tanker washings at sea and international discharge of oil waste from tank washing and accidentally spillage pollute the sea water severely. Bilge pumping at sea, import oil losses, collision in port, tanker accidents, and maritime accidents due to collision, fire explosion, or grounding also results in oil release in water. So, oil leakage from pipelines, the blowout of wells, disposal of drilling mud, accidental damage to offshore drilling rigs, and to oil pollutions in water. Oil waste from oil fields or refineries near the coast. Next is oil spills mixed with urban sewage, silt, plastics, pesticides, and insidious toxic compounds. Pervasive and complex the pollution problem in the sea. So, how much pollution do ships produce? So, container ships shipping containers produce more greenhouse gas emission than some small countries. According to the Essentials Daily Briefing, it has been estimated that just one of these container ships, the length of around 6 football pitches, can produce the same amount of pollution as 50 million. So that's all. Thank you.
The last reporter will be Yuhan Hatayna.
Hello ma'am, I'm Johan Jatayna from BSMB4E. I'm going to report about marine shipping impact on world air pollution. Vessel pollution can be a problem, accidentally or not. Other federal law, the Oil Pollution Act and the Clean Water Act. It is illegal to discharge any amount of fuel, oil, or other petroleum products into the water. Like all other forms of transportation that burn hydrocarbon fuel for energy, ships create air pollution that degrade air quality, adversely affect human health, and contribute to the wide-reaching effect of climate change. Even a small spin from visual pollution can quickly result in a large chain when combined with and wave action. Oceana has a following recommendation: reduce global ship emission. Shipping fleets should be implement technical and operational measures to reduce global warming pollution immediately. Fleets should begin to implement longer-term measures to reduce global warming pollution. The IMO or International Maritime Organization should be set international emission standard to reduce global warming pollutant from the shipping industry. International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, MARPOL. MARPOL is the main international convention covering prevention of pollution of the marine environment by ships from operation for accidental causes. The convention includes regulation aims at preventing and minimizing pollution from ships, both accidental pollution and that from routine operation, and currently includes 6 technical annexes. Special areas with strict control on operation discharge are included in most annexes. Annex 1. Regulation for the prevention of pollution by oil. Annex 2. Regulation for the control of pollution by noxious liquid substance in bulk. Annex 3. Regulation of pollution by harmful substance carried by sea in the packaged form. Annex 4. Prevention of pollution by sewage from ships. Annex 5. Prevention of pollution by garbage from ships. Annex 6. Prevention of air pollution from ships.
And that's the end of our report. Thank you. God bless us all.